neighbor got on your last nerve? I know you have. We all have. For some, though, that neighbor can be a constant fly in the ointment. One that annoys you, makes your life an absolute nightmare, and when that happens, a backyard brawl is coming. And the Mountaineers will put total leather and will get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Pulls it, fired, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Pitt right back to the line. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year.
There he goes! Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to throw, it's Isaac. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Yeah, and it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. It's a draw. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drop. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The coach has to be happy.
The Mountaineers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that? Turning it on! What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Pryor. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Going to swing it on second down. Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Offside, defense.
Maybe a momentary. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. So many rivalries built on proximity, and Pitt and West Virginia have been squaring off in their backyard since 1895.
And it's just crazy to think about. A rivalry that goes that far back, so close to each other, it means so much for a year. A year of bragging rights, Palmer.
Well, and the hate started in 1895. Every single year, every time these two teams play, you just see that on the field. And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Wide open downfield. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it on the move. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. He wants to throw it again. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Isaac. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and touchdown, Pittsburgh! Quick strike through the air for a score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out quickly. Breaks into the open. He is afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Rides to back and leads it. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw for it. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. The give to the right. He breaks the tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Pitt pushing the pace.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. Looking downfield, it's Isaac. Pressure coming. Fires to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Got his man there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Pryor. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. The quick out. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Mountaineers! A great catch and run for 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Bringing it out. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. It's a reverse. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Pitt right back to the line. Back to throw, it's Isaac. Using the quick game. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Handoff from the gun.
And just a great job on the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Safe completion on the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense up front, their front seven? They had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Oh, he's got some space. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field.
Pulls it in there on the sideline. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Reads it, fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Dropping back, it's Isaac. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll use the running game on first and goal. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run the sneak for it. The sneak scores it.
I'll tell you what, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll send the back in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking to take a shot. He's got it on the outside. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Just a hair too much on him from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And most QBs will tell you it starts from the waist down, and the feet have to be tied really well with the upper body and with mechanics. And you could tell, drifted a little bit there. Because of that, inaccurate throw.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. To the air, it's Isaac. Pocket breaking down. And the sack. All the way back at the 5.
Defensively, you got them backed up. There's two options that they're going to do. They're going to run the football and be conservative, or they're going to try to take shots down the field. They tried to take a shot. Defense was ready.
Sent it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Gets it out fast. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks out just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabs it inside the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, West Virginia. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Power football with the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass, it's Isaac. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the right. He's got it. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. They want to throw it. Unleashes one. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the results of the play will stand. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the...
And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
The incomplete pass brings up third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And the Mountaineers are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. The screen, watch out. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Mountaineers will have it first and 10.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Wants to go up top. Immediately fires to the middle. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Mountaineers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Works the middle. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that line.
Touchdown, Mountaineers! Fitted in the window for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this week. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Pitt pushing the pace.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Dropping back, it's Isaac. Got a man, it's King. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The give on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to...
Got it in stride at the 15. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Wants to keep it in the air. This time on target. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Mountaineers look to do some damage in the red zone. Fires to the middle. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Almost heaven as West Virginia takes command in the Brawl.
West, by God, Virginia, putting it together. I mean, this is a rivalry game that means so much, the backyard brawl. And right now, Jesse, West Virginia is giving it to them.
Yeah, it feels like a snowball effect, right? You just put one play after another, and all of a sudden the momentum is building, and Pitt's going to have to do something here to slow this down.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Panthers headed quickly to the line.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Dropping back, it's Isaac. Finds his tight end. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He gets a block. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, West Virginia! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. It's like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Finds the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man downfield. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pulls it in, it's King. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Yeah, what a great second half.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Looking to throw again. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He lets it fly. Touchdown, Panthers! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
The deficit is huge, this one is all, but over the they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at them. Oh, what a cut! Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the 1st down.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's...
And he's going to score. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee. Morgantown will be rocking tonight as if it is ever any other way. As a Mountaineer...